Front row MMA, we're here at Ludus Magnus with the now 2-0 pro fighter, Mark Diakiese. Mark, it seems such a short amount of time that you were just making your pro debut and you've already got 2 fights under your belt. Talk us through your last fight, because it was another vintage Diakiese performance, I think, is fair to say. So talk us through that fight.
I just did what I needed to do, really. I listened. As usual, I don't listen, but I listened this time. Score in my corner, so I'll just do what I need to do, really.
Well, what happens if you don't listen to Scott in the corner? When you get back to the dressing room after or back to the changing room, are these coaches that will get in your ear and go, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do that, or is the result what was important?
Not really. You obviously they tell you what you did wrong, but I stressed myself out as well, which if I didn't listen, so I just do what I need to do, really, now.
One of the things that we've noticed about your fighting is, your wrestling is pretty excellent. Your throws and your suplexes when we saw you fight at CSFC. I mean, it was a Chris Benoit moment as you just kept throwing him over and over and over. Are you bringing that to the pros? Do you find that you have to change your style up a little bit because of the changes to the rule sets?
I've not gone through first round yet, so all my fights are in the first round, so I've never even tested myself here. But for now, I think my wrestling is working as it should. So,
as an amateur, towards the end, you made your pro debut essentially because you were having a really hard time getting amateur fights. I think. Would you have been happy having another couple of amateur fights, or are you now at the point where this was the right decision to make at the time?
Yeah, well, it seems that way anyway. It seems like it was the right decision. Yeah.
2-0 now. It's only been, like I said, it seems like a heartbeat that you were debuting pro. You're fighting off, and when can we expect to see you fight? When do you want to get into the cage again next?
Well, if for me, it should have been December, but as I say, I was listening to what I've been told, so I'm just waiting till next year and see where that goes.
And do you find yourself does it make you, the fact that you have to wait, I'm a lazy son of a bitch, if I knew that, if I knew I wasn't going to have to do something for, 14 weeks, I wouldn't do nothing for the next 8. Do you find it hard to wait, or is it easy to stay motivated?
It's usually easy to stay motivated, but for now, there's a few things I need to focus on. This week I'm take time and focus on it until next year. Hopefully come out stronger.
Where do you see the next evolution in your game? Because again, as an amateur, when we saw you fight, because we've unfortunately not been able to see you fight live as a pro, but as an amateur, again, your grappling was head and shoulders above a lot of the competition you were facing. Your striking was good, but it was your grappling that really stood out to us. Where do you see the next evolution in your game?
To be honest, I feel quite blessed with the team I've got now. Everything that I need, really. I've got wrestling, it's all there, boxing, it's all there, so just it's up to me where I can take my game. Because I'm starting to believe in myself, start to think that I can do whatever I want to do in this game. So.
And how long is it before you want to be catching up sort of with some of your teammates and appearing on some and the shows you've appeared on? I'm not calling them small shows, but Bama, Cage Warriors, and shows like that. Is 2014 the year that they're going to stand up and take notice of Mark Diakiese?
Well, I think so. I should be, but just whenever time comes, when the time's right, I should be on it. But just wait and see what happens.
You're also, I think it's fair to say you're an athletic fighter. You're not just somebody who knows how to fight. You bring a lot of athleticism to it. I'm going to ask you a question that you're probably not expecting, but if you weren't in MMA, I'm making a presumption you'd be doing something physical. What would it be?
Before MMA, I played football. Well, I was playing for Leeds Government Centre.
Is football a sport?
It's some sort of sport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then I go into MMA. So if it weren't MMA, I'd probably be doing some sort of a crazy sport. I don't know which way. Whatever I get in, I seem to get good at it. So.
Is that just natural ability, or is that because on top of having those natural gifts, that it's because you want those things, or do you find that they come? Do you ever find any of it not coming easy to you?
I don't know. Well, I know there's not a lot of money in MMA, but my aim is always like to be good at something, so I can make something out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't just do it because I want to do it, which is MMA. I just enjoy it, which is a benefit at the same time. So I just do that really.
Ludus Magnus, again, I've said it to all the fighters, you know, there are a number of gyms, a few that are on a real tear at the moment across the UK. Ludus Magnus is certainly one of them. You're winning far more than you're losing. What's the secret to, what's the recipe? What's the secret to that success?
I think we're just different. We're special. That's what I say. Yeah.
And again, your training partners, you're training with guys like Scott Askham and Wayne Murray and Zai Shaw. Again, you know, are you now as a pro? Do you look to what they've accomplished and go, I want to go there, if not further?
I was going with my own game, which was good for Scott winning it, obviously, about my world title. Watching him win it, and obviously I want to be behind him, going through Bama as well, trying to win something for myself. So it's like a little family, to be fair. We're all together. So when someone's progressing, you want to be same as them.
Seeing as you're a 2-0 pro, one of the, you know, we've been, everyone's watching Tough at the moment, and there's lots of talk about a tough UK, not a smashes, but a tough UK. Is that something that would interest you as a fighter, or would you rather just get in and fight on promotions and work your way up?
It would be, but I think with my ability, I've got the right to be, obviously, given to me than me trying to find it. So
Yeah.
obviously I just go put my time in training and just fight and just see what it gets me.
Now, you were saying upstairs when we were chatting that you haven't got abs anymore, that you've been killing the food.
Yeah.
When does that stop, and when does is it when the fight's announced?
I really do just do it for a week or so. Also, by next week I should stop and I'm just back training. Like I said, focus on different things that I need to keep learning. So
Christmas, are you going to be? Are you the sort of fighter that's going to be able to enjoy the Christmas holidays and all of the sort of?
I don't, because usually Christmas I work anyway. So yeah.
So there'll be no turkey, no Christmas food.
No.
Oh man, I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't. Look, Mark, before we let you go, is there anything or anybody you'd like to give a shout out to? Anybody you'd like to thank for your success so far?
So far, I'd just like to say thanks to my sponsors for obviously helping me through all these hard trainings and supplying all the equipments, and thanks to my team, everyone I can to mention about. Thanks to everyone for helping me. Especially Neil Wayne.
Is 2014 going to be the year of Ludus Magnus?
It feels that way. To me, it feels that way. Yeah, it should be, because obviously, as I said, I've been out for 10 months. I came out. We've got 2 wins on my name on the pro, so I just do what I need to do, really.
Mark, thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure to meet, and we can't wait to see you actually fight in the flesh again. Thank you very much.